Hey, you all. Thank you for you all coming to Foodie Central TV. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube at Foodie Central TV and TikTok, Foodie Central TV. You can check us out at Foodie Central 954. Just put that in and you'll see us. All right, let's get into it. We are doing sweet and spicy chicken and sweet and spicy shrimp, buffalo chicken, and buffalo shrimp. And we're going to have some ranch chicken as well. Okay, anyway, so here I'm making a sauce. All right. Previously, from the last slide, you saw I did 2/3 of water, and then right now, I'm adding 2/3 of cooking white wine. All right, and so now I'm gonna do in some apple cider vinegar. You can also do rice vinegar as well, but I chose to do the apple cider vinegar. And here we're gonna do the red hot Frank, about a tablespoon. When you use that apple cider vinegar, I'm just letting you know, just put like a couple of splash. Don't put too much because it's going to make your sauce nasty. So I'm making a homemade sweet and spicy sauce. So the sauce will thicken up. You just have to put it on low and just let it thicken up. But before you do that, put all your ingredients and then let it be on low and let it thicken up over time. Here I'm putting in some honey, and drizzle. Sweet and spicy. Gotta honey it up. All right, so next I'm putting in some light brown sugar. You can put in white sugar if you want. You can put in I don't know about dark sugar. You can put white sugar or you can also put in light brown sugar. Here I'm putting in some garlic powder. Sprinkle, probably a good little half a tablespoon or half a teaspoon. And then here I'm putting in another half a teaspoon of onion powder. Garlic powder, onion powder, we already know they're a match made in heaven. You can never go wrong with that. Here, chili powder. That's what's going to give it some kick. Put in some chili powder. And here, cayenne. Gosh, can I talk? Some cayenne pepper. So about a teaspoon or so. I guess I'm just talking too fast. I'm so excited to be here with you all. Here, we're going to put in some ginger. Now, you can also use raw ginger, peel it or whatever, and put some in. But I just decided to put in the powder ginger here. All right. So next, I put in some red pepper flakes, to give it, a little design. It's not too spicy, but, get that little design of spice. So I just put in a sprinkle, just to give it that little decoration. And here I'm stirring and I stir to get all the ingredients thoroughly mixed. Here is the cornstarch. So what I did, I put a little cornstarch in a cup, put a little bit of water so I can get a little slurry color, that little white milky color. And so what the cornstarch do is going to help, see here, I'm pouring it in slowly, stirring it. It's going to help thicken the sauce. You can also use flour and put a little bit of water. That'll also thicken it up. Now right here, I'm going to taste. I love the taste of my food. Some people don't, but I believe taste. I'm putting in more Frank's hot sauce because I said, hey, it need a little bit more. There's nothing wrong with that. And then next, I am going to pour in some honey. So like I said, it's always good to taste your food every step. I don't care what nobody say. The best cook, the best food is taste every step. Unless you've cooked it so many times, you've eyeballed it enough. And here I'm putting in some more light brown sugar. You've eyeballed, and the measurement's hard enough to, hey, you know what you're doing. Even if you don't know what you're doing, it's still good to taste. So that way, you have that flavor, and it's not too salty and it's not too bland either. So here I'm stirring it back up again. And I have a gas stove, so I have my temperature on medium-ish, kind of medium or between low and medium. But then when you want to thicken up, you want to put it on low and still watch it, but still stir it. And if you need to put a little cornstarch, a little flour to thicken up a little more, you can. I'm putting some salt here, some Himalayan salt, the best salt, my personal opinion. And again, I'm putting in some more, not more Frank Hots, I'm sorry. This is actually Frank's sweet chili sauce. So I'm pouring that in there just to give it a little to it. So I'm basically trying to copycat Frank's sweet chili sauce. All right, so I'm stirring it up, and of course I'm going to taste it. And now it's time for us to get into frying these chicken wings, honey. So I'm putting it in my egg wash. I use 2 or 3 eggs, stir it up. Then I'm putting in the chicken pieces. I season my chicken with onion powder, garlic powder, poultry seasoning, complete seasoning, some paprika. Same thing with the shrimp, you know. I'm gonna season some shrimp as well, but anyway, we'll get to that here in a minute. All right, so here we're gonna deep fry the chicken wings. So if you don't know how to deep fry, you can get a skillet or a deep fryer or a pot. Put enough oil in it to deep fry so it can be deep. And you let the oil heat up to about 10 or 12 minutes. Or you get a thermometer, so where's at 350. So I'll go ahead and put these chicken pieces in. And honey, I love to see a good chicken wing. Buffalo wings, drums and flat, just fry. You want to hear that good rain sound. So here I am putting a little bit more pieces here. And so I'm going to let that fry for about 12 minutes. And then again, you take a thermometer to make sure they're good and ready on the inside. Complete seasoning. So here are the shrimp. So as you can see, complete seasoning. We're going to use some of that. So I've already put some Oil Bay on here. Sorry, we kind of got ahead of the video. And we're pouring in some of that buttery garlic herb seasoning. Some Oil Bay's already been in there. I believe a little bit of that Creole seasoning and Cajun seasoning is already in there as well. And we also put in a little bit of some dry rub Jamaican seasoning. I know you're like, what? Yeah. All right. Sorry, you all. The video had kind of stopped recording. So here's the final product. I'm so sorry I didn't show you all the frying of the shrimp. But we ended up tossing the sweet and spicy in the shrimp and the buffalo wings. And then we did, the wings, and then in the buffalo wings, and then we did the buffalo shrimp. Here's the ranch chicken. Just put the ranch seasoning. I'm so sorry, you all. So sorry. But again, don't forget to like and subscribe Foodie Central TV, you all. And just type in Foodie Central 954 and you will find us. And I promise you, it'll be better than the next time. And I'll see you all in our next meal. Peace.